This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while. Now, car exhaust. It's a interesting topic, let's say. You can make a car sound better, you can make a car sound worse, you can make it quiet. You need it because of heat management. Turbocharging a car requires special exhaust. And so car exhaust is something that I like quite a lot as a subject. What I have here, this is a catalytic converter from a Toyota Sienna 2009. I took it off. Now, people like to remove, and people complain about catalytic converters, why we have them, all the emissions, all the check engine light is a problem, the sound, the heat, many reasons. I took it because of two reasons in particular, but I want to explain to people why, what a catalytic converter is, why you should remove it or why you should not remove it, and what is, gonna happen. Like, are we gonna have catalytic converter in the future? Like, is it worth it? Like, why we have it right now? What are the economics of having a catalytic converter? What is like a current situation with catalytic converters across the car industry in general? That's what I wanted to talk about. Now, let's start with what a catalytic converter is. A catalytic converter is a catalyst for fuel burning reaction, or it's a catalyst for a specific reaction that you need to have in order to, let's say, generate less harmful emissions. Now, a catalyst is just by meaning something that helps or accelerates a specific reaction. Now, catalytic converters on cars, and cars only, no trucks, no diesel, trains, trucks, no planes, nothing like that. For cars, what they usually do is they have a mesh inside of a cylinder, and this is quite long mesh. Let me see if I can make you see how it looks inside by this. This is just a light, okay? What I'm gonna do is put the light on one end, and you're gonna be able to see the light on the other one. And you can actually barely see it. I don't know how good is this at trying to see the thing. But the light is on one end, and you're supposed to be able to see a faint thing on the other side. Now, what this mesh does on the middle is that it's coated on certain elements that help the burning of the excess fuel and oxygen that you have on the air coming out of the engine. The elements are one part, but the other important part, and this is one of the reasons I removed it from my car, is heat. This is thin sheets of metal, like the honeycomb pattern. They're very thin, and this has a lot of mass on it. It has a lot of surface area, so it gets really hot with the exhaust gases, and by having the reaction of burning excess fuel, it gets even hotter, especially if you have a lot of excess fuel. So that's a catalytic converter. It's just a mesh outside of the engine that helps complete the combustion of the excess fuel and oxygen that you have on the car. Now, do all catalytics do that? No. On diesel cars, it's completely different. On diesel cars, it is both for burning the excess fuel that you get out of diesel emissions, but also they have something called SCR, which is selective catalytic reduction, which is they add some type of urea compound, which they call blue diesel or diesel blue fluid, which is urea on a liquid solvent, as far as I remember. And this has a specific reaction with the nitrous oxides on the exhaust gases that converts them into water, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen nitrogen, like the complete reaction is, there's many of them, but like most that you get out of the exhaust in theory is water, carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide, and nitrogen compounds, but not nitrous oxide. It's just pure nitrogen, if I remember correctly. There was another one, but I forgot. But it's just, it helps a specific reaction. It doesn't really burn. It's not burning fuel part. That's kind of like separate. Car catalytic converters do that too, but they do it to a lesser extent. If you have a bad catalytic converter on a car, you can have quite a lot of nitrous oxide emissions, especially if the car runs hot. And if it's like a high compression engine, like on some certain type of motorcycles or cars. But let's get rid of all of the chemistry and stuff. You know, I like it. I understand not everyone does. But there really is a reasonable and beautiful thing about why we have such a big and evolving industry that is emissions and emissions reduction on every combustion engine out in the world. This is not only for cars, this is for diesel trucks, this is for diesel trains, this is for ships, this is for power plants. Like the chemistry is exactly the same. Yeah.